Hi, this is Bruce with Hunsaker Home Hacks. Please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for future notifications. So after 25 years, my Sony stereo decided to go out. So that means no more 5.1 surround sound in my house currently. So I needed to do something because the TV I have, my JVC, which is an awesome TV picture-wise, but sound-wise sounds like complete, utter crap. So what are we going to do to fix it? So a quick trip to Wally World, and we picked up the that's right, the 16-inch 2.0 channel soundbar for under 40 bucks. It connects via Bluetooth, it has a remote, and all that good stuff. So what are we going to do? Open this box. We're going to see what's inside, and we're going to check this puppy out. So I was in Wally World today, and this is what I found. The ONN 16-inch 2.0 channel soundbar with Bluetooth and remote control. This normally retails for just under 40 bucks. So let's open the box and see what we got. Alright, user manual, remote and RCA cables, so goodies, soundbar itself. Alright, doesn't look bad. It's got 3 speakers in it. 1, 2, and 3. Looks like it's got some sound ports on the side. Alright, that's not too bad. It's got an aux cord and a optical and a power cord. It's also got places to mount to a wall, I guess. Or you can sit it on top of the shelf like that. And here, well, they definitely weren't scrimping on the size of that plug. So we have a power cord, 3.5 to RCA. Now, if I was going to rate this on the remote control, I would say cheesy. Super cheesy. That's how you can usually tell a product that isn't very expensive. This is the cheapest ass remote I've ever seen, besides for the ones you get with LED strips. So for the most part, this is a temporary solution to a bigger problem. I want my 5.1 surround sound. Plastic on the side, there's some buttons here. See them? You have power, volume. I don't know what that one does. And then you have different selections on the remote. You have power, you have mute, you have Bluetooth, aux, opt, television, music, movie, up, down volume, forward, backwards, and play. So I guess you can also control your iPod through it or something. So let's hook this puppy up and see how it sounds. Okay, so I have the 16-inch 2.0 soundbar hooked up to my television. It was really easy peasy, fresh and squeezy. You plug in the power, you route it to the speaker, you put the 3.5 aux cord into the 3.5 aux cord on the speaker, and you run it into the 3.5 aux cord on the television. There's an option to do a optical, or you can run a 3.5 to RCAs. But my TV has the 3.5, so that's what we did. So now, the remote. Super cheesy, super sucky, but I'll be using that. That's my Broadlink RM Pro. It sits right there, and it will control the speaker. So back to the speaker. Now, this is the normal position that I would watch any show, or my wife would watch a show from. So what I did is I turned the on all the way up. It doesn't go up anymore. Even though the light flashes, it doesn't go up anymore. And the strange thing is I was kind of expecting it to say something like maximum value or beep, but it does nothing. You just can keep clicking all day long and the little light will flash, but you're at the top of the volume control right there. Doesn't go up anymore. So then that leads us to being able to control the volume with the TV remote. Now, if you look at that little green light that came on, that is because for some reason my TV remote is on the same signal as the optical button right there. That's kind of an inconvenience. Now we're back to aux. Alright, so again, if you're holding it steady, up and down, not a problem. But if you're tapping up and down, you may set off, if you have a JVC television, you may set off that little switch over to optical. So we're just going to go down and listen to the sounds of Lucifer.
Lucifer! Nice! Just in time. Detective, would you like to go out with me this evening?
After I saw your face, I felt lost. I just want to get back to work.
The detective is clearly in denial. Help me.
Take it slowly.
So that's at half volume of the television, all the way volume of the speaker itself. So let's go over here and live with yourself. And on this we're going to turn the volume up.
Sadness, humiliation. What's that you even thinking about? Heartbreak Spa will rebuild your DNA better than ever. A better you. The best you can be. That's what I want. How do you feel? Happy.
Alright, so distortion at higher volume, definitely a thing. Now let's check out the Bluetooth mode. Now we're on Bluetooth mode. Alright, so here we found the on soundbar. And there you heard the little noise. So now we're connected to my phone. So let's put some music into it. That is about a quarter volume, controlled by the phone. That is about half volume, controlled by the phone. And that's 75%. Alright, that was 100%. To be honest with you, it distorted a lot less with music than it did with the TV. Alright, so now you got to see the unboxing and testing of the ONN soundbar. Now, I wasn't looking for a permanent solution, just something that would get us by until I can find a decent receiver for my surround sound. And I didn't want to spend a lot of money, so under 40 bucks, well, this fits the bill. And I figured ultimately I could move it up into another room that I have another TV set that doesn't really have great sound either. So let's talk about the first thing about the ON soundbar. The Bluetooth, it works. It's not bad. It doesn't suck. It connects pretty well. The suckiest thing about the ON, of course, is the remote control right here. It is as cheap as you can go with a remote control. It does work, but it's super cheap. I installed this into my RM Pro though, so we won't even be using that to do anything with it. Except for maybe my wife, who does not like to use a voice control on everything she does. Sometimes she just likes to use a remote control. And this will work, but it's pretty cheap. Let's talk about the ON itself. Sound quality, well, I gotta say this. It's better than my television set. That's right. It's better than my television set. My television set speakers face back towards the wall. They kind of reverb a little bit. They don't sound good at all. This at least improves the quality of sound on my television set. Is it great? Well, for 40 bucks, this is pretty freaking awesome. But, is it as good as my 5.1 surround sound with my Bose speakers? Hell no. Is it worth 40 bucks? Yes, it is. It's worth $40. Overall, it's not a bad looking speaker. I had to put extra felt tabs here because the shelf I was setting it on underneath my television is smaller than the speaker. So this way it would just sit there and rest comfortably on that shelf. That's cool. The construction of it, overall, you have 3 speakers within here, 1, 2, and 3. And then there's a couple sound holes to let the bass of the speaker come out. It does not sound horrible. It has its own little power pack. It's not very stellar either. It's a pretty cheap looking power pack, but it does work. The speaker itself does not have that cheap chintzy look to it. It looks okay. I like it. Style wise, it's not overly encumbering. It doesn't jump out and say, hey, I'm a soundbar and I'm super cool. It just says, hey, I'm a soundbar and I play sound. And I have Bluetooth in me. That's it. So for $40, a Bluetooth speaker, a soundbar, and a cheap ass remote. That's what you get. So overall, if you're looking for a cheap solution, this might be the guy you want. Under 40 bucks. If you look really hard at Walmart itself, you might even find it on sale for less. But for $40 online, you can get the ONN, original name, such an original name, Bluetooth speaker. Does it suck? No. Is it great? Nah. Is it good? Yeah. So, this is Bruce with Hunsaker Home Hacks. Please subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell for future notifications. Join me on Instagram and Twitter. And Vector and I will see you soon. Wrong remote. I plugged it 100%. Go to sleep. So